very close.
And this is why I say Toshi's better, right? Because, you know, for JR, he has 2 assists, slightly ahead in gold, technically.
Hello,
but
Jenny.
right now, Toshi's actually taking the lead.
Oh, the burst ram forward is going to do a little bit of damage. The Tremor Smash knocking him off, but there's no follow-up. L has gone too far. Toshi's looking to just run away. He's looking to fight this, but he's at half. Here comes the boat. Set sail. Get on board.
Grabe!
Along the captain now as Toshi gets blown up. Jay now on the run. He's going to be chased. Freddy does get the return kill. The Blazing Brilliance looking to do some work, but they're trying to fight this 2 versus 3. They do have the damage. Freddy gets another kill on the Musan King, but he dies in return. And now it looks like Sipangs has joined the fight. He's going to
Kaya
look
pa
to
yan.
run. JR picking him up.
Mamamatay pa yan.
And it
Humabol
looks
ka
like
lang.
he's trying to fight this one, but
Diba?
JR gets another.
He should have kept running, right? We saw that L was running down with the Liam Poe, so he should have kept running, and more than likely JR would have peeled off there, right? The force field suppression just wasn't enough. There wasn't enough rage on the Byron.
I mean, he was dead, right? The moment, you know,
Ang
JR
galing.
had his targets locked on him, he was just a gone man. But at this point, you know, aggression will not stop from the side of BSC. I think they managed to steal away the Azure Golem as well.
Tremor Smash
Ooh.
onto Siang. The burst ran back. The set sail is just going to be used just to zone, and it looks like they will back off at this point.
Yeah, back up at this point, but let's have a little quickly cheeky look at this replay. But look, 2 passengers into the back line, taking down Toshi. That's exactly how you want to start a team fight. But we do have to give props over to Freddy, right? He gets a double kill onto Musan King as well.
Okay, so good job, but you know, a pain point that is going to be
Kissy
very
face,
hard to
kissy
not
face.
address is
That's
the
so
fact that Toshi
fun,
actually had to
but
commit the
I'm
flag,
trying
and
to
he
kiss
still
that
died.
is for
Yeah, I
real.
mean, when you use your common skill, you want to be using it to kind of guarantee your own safety, right? But unfortunately for the side of DMT, it wasn't going to be claiming that for them. But they were able to take the T1 down into the bot lane as well for BSC. So again, they may have lost the double kill. Yes, they came out with more kills than deaths, but they did get the T1 as well.
Okay, so decent
Oh,
efforts.
Freddy tried to go in ham, but he's going to just back off. L taking a decent amount of damage. Siang still up in front. They thinking about going in on the backside. Sipangs doing some work, and Siang is going to be killed. He got picked off.
But at what cost, though, right? You see JR going for the macro play up into the clash lane, taking another T1. This is BSE MO to a T.
I think it doesn't matter that much, right? Yes, you lost 2 T1s, but it's about the confidence for the team, right? DMT, once they hit the late game stages, they are fully equipped to have late game fights as well. So right now, they just need to make sure they have the composure, make sure they have the confidence to take fights against BSC. Because you can't give BSC space. If you give them space, you're going to regret it.
Oh, speaking of taking away space, they're invading the enemy jungle. The Chaos Cinder just kind of zoning them away. But they've taken some chip damage in the top T2. A little worrying, but BSC decided then back off.
Yeah, Freddy kind of overextending there into the enemy jungle, kind of just saying, look, hey, we're not afraid, we're still going to be going ahead with this one, but still very close in the gold lead. We see that the Shadow Ripper, the Doomsday coming from Ali as well. We know you love the Doomsday, don't you, kid?
Oh yeah, for sure. Against a lineup that is pretty tanky with the fact of Chipangs, Freddy as well as L, this Doomsday going to do a lot of work for the side of BSC. But right now, BSC, I think they're going to try and see what else they can find.
This is the great utility of Huon right though. The phase check-in with her AoE is just on point. If you land the stun, it's already going to set you up to a great engage. Siang and Freddy in the backline.
Yeah, Freddy dances over the wall with the extreme speed. L, though, they're looks like they're going to try to run away. They've been zoned away. BSC doing a good job of pushing them out. With these Vanguards pushing, it's going to be difficult for Dominator Sports here.
Just a little bit more difficult, right? They do have the Overlord, so they are going to try and take this T1 into the mid lane, but they do have the Angela, so wiping down the Vanguard is an easy feat.
Yeah, not going to be an easy one for him. The Unending Sorrow going to be used, just backing them off. Musan King now looks like they're going to focus on this Tyrant here.
Yeah, massive advantage for the side of BSC, right? There's no way they can enter this fight. And at the
Hello,
same time, there's so many
Jeff.
problems they need to fix around the map.
Jeff,
Number one, that T1 on the top. A lot of pressure coming in from the side of BSC. So Dominator, they need to find some of the split push, get the waves back in their favor before they start taking fights.
Yeah, but speaking of favor, we just saw that the Eye of the Phoenix was built onto the Huon, right? So that HP regen is going to be so much more greater on the Huon.
Oh yeah, for sure. And of course, with that being said, I think while everything is going in Black True Esports' favor, right now, Freddy's doing a very good job of trying to recover. He's actually keeping pace. He's level 12 as well.
He's keeping pace, but this is something that we've seen many
Kiss
times
his
again,
face,
with Freddy
kiss
just hiding in the
his
bushes,
face,
trying to get a bit of intel, because he is a level ahead, obviously, of the Clash lane, but he's kind of still maintaining that distance between Musan King. He's just got to make sure he doesn't give Musan King too much room and too much resources over to himself. Because if you look at the global gold lead
Ako
there,
nakikita
it's
ko,
about
trop.
Yeah, it's a
Meron.
sizable amount, right? silver lining, they are maintaining that T1 in the mid, so that's great for them. But right now, the main problem is, even if you survive, how do you start a fight against BSE, right? You have to get rid of Zhong. The burst damage from this Garden Mole is too much to ignore.
Yeah, and he's able to face check as well, right? So they've not only got the face checking from the Huan, they've got face checking from the Ganon Mo, and he also could be able to bait with Yarley.
Oh, they're looking to go over this with a burst ram. The Tremor smash.
Ala, umasim!
The unending sorrow, but Jay has already been killed. L is going to be killed in return. The flash away by Chipex.
Ala, umasim kasi yung isa.
They're trying to stay alive. Freddy, though, got caught out. Jurl has been killed, and they've turned this around. It's going to be a 2-for-1.
2-for-1, but they did get the crucial kill theft, right? That is onto the Shadow Tyrant.
Yeah, now Freddy running for his life. He's running back and forth.
Oh, what a
Yeah.
juke!
Oh, what a juke.
Oh, he
Freddy
makes it
survive. Wow. Using that
Nakatakas
fog
pa, oh.
before, and they have no idea, but
Ah!
away with the
Nakauwi
recall.
pa.
And Freddy playing with fire, but he comes out alive.
Now this is the quality we were looking for, and I think we might be in for a big one.
Oh, Sepang's taking so much damage from those, the couple blades, but it looks like BSE now looks like they want to take the Overlord instead.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good... we even saw that Freddy did a dance of success, right? He was just like, hey, I made it, guys. Don't worry about me. I'm back at base. I'm going to get healed up, and we're going to go back at it again. Try and get some chinks into the armor of BSE.
Yep, so small wins, but it's not big enough, right?
No.
Because at this point, Dominator, they still have not regained control of the map, and in fact, it is going to be a risk just face-checking their side of the jungle as well.
Yeah, I mean, props to Freddy, though. He is ahead of the
Jay got
goal
the
of
steal.
Musen King.
Sorry, no, Jay got that steal on that one.
Yeah, he did get the steal. He did get it. He's going for it
Oh,
in
they're
the top
looking to
lane,
go,
though.
but Simpang's taking so much damage, he's going to be killed. JR's been killed in return, though. They're going to continue on, but that Trevor smash was on point by Al, and here he comes Freddy. He's looking to fight, but he looks like he's been killed, and they're looking to go. Toshi does get the pick off, and they're continuing on. It's going to be a
Makabawi
2-for-2
pa
trade.
sila, ah.
Yeah,
Sayang yung
DMT
ginawa
really
nila
scrappy
nung
in this one,
umpisa.
right? 2-2 as the trade goes through there. So they are meeting BSE's expectations, right? But the thing that really concerns me is the timer. It's ticking down, and we know BSE kind of activated at that 18-minute mark in the last game.
Okay, this was the big fight, right? So many things happening at the same time. The more important one is that JR gets taken down by Chipeng. He actually had to reposition himself, and the surprise
Janek
flash from
is
Jill
jealous
to
for
get that chaos
real.
in this into the Blazing Brilliance changed the whole fight for the side of Dominator.
Yeah, speaking of the whole change of the fight, though, they've got the T1 into the mid lane. That means they can now open up the pressure into the enemy
Thank you
jungle.
po,
Obviously, the
John
Vision
Francis
Strike is now
Dayang.
activated for the side of DMT. So, trying to get the ganks maybe a little bit less of a problem
Hi, Mark!
here for
Comment
DMT
exclamation
because they
point
have to
notify,
fight. But
guys.
we know
And
that BSE
pusuan nyo ang
rejected
ating
it.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
stream.
so right now,
Thank
Toshi
you
is
so
a very
much,
important job. He just needs to
Chill.
make sure that he gets his farm up. They will be able to, stop any aggressions, even if they lose this Vision Sprite in the top lane as well. Right, Toshi, 1 level to max. He already has the
Don't
Daybreaker,
you
so
want
there
me
is
like
all
I
of
want
this. All he
you,
needs now to make,
baby?
is to make sure that
Don't
he
you
has
need
decent
me
position
like I
on the
That
side.
need
Sales trying to find
now.
Ellie, they do, but he
And
does
the ball,
know it. He's
and
gonna
the
be
ball.
fine. The red buff is up.
Dapat i-end na nila yan pag nakabawi pa yung red team dyan.
But where's the follow-up burst ram? The flash
Mahihirapan
away,
na
L does
sila.
survive, but Freddy looking to go in with the duel to the death, but it might have been too
Oh!
far. He's going to be killed. JR gets that pick. The Blazing Brilliance just zoning them away. Freddy is down for 35 seconds.
They're making the same mistakes as the first time that they met, right? DMT, the communications is not clean. They're not making the correct calls at this point. Freddy, I'm pretty sure, did tell the team that he was going in, but everyone was still lagging behind.
Yeah, that's what you don't want, right? Is it like if they all went in with Freddy, I think it would have been a lot more fruitful for DMT. But now the gold lead is still
they
ahead
found it.
for
Force field
DMT.
compression. Sepang has to actually flash away. L taking so much
Ooh,
damage.
and the
couple blades finds him.
ball.
The set sail coming in. It's actually going to be a little off the mark, but it doesn't really matter. They wanted the T3, but there are no minions.
Yeah, there's no minions, but the set sail was there just to deter them away from trying to wipe out the minion wave. But the Blazing Brilliance does connect, taking out the minion wave into the clash lane, keeping these high ground turrets alive. I mean, this is exactly what DMT need to do right now. They're on defensive, but they need to maintain those high ground turrets.
Yep, the
Di pa
formula
nila
for really
ma-end.
just hanging on in this game falls to the responsibility of Jero and Toshi. They are the two fastest wave clearers in the team, so they can't afford to die, right? But it's a very tough task to complete because at this point, every single objective, more or less, is a soft guarantee that it's going to go into the hands of Blackpool Esports.
Yeah, soft guarantee, but you can kind of see here the difference of the neutral objective.
Grabe naman yung
4
LSS
to
ko.
4 to 2. So again,
Ulit,
BSC getting
ulit.
double the amount of the neutral objectives, really showing dominance and clear decision on the Gorge.
Oh my god, those couple blades do so much damage. Jurl actually has to just go heal in the fountain. They've been completely zoned away. They take a free bottom T3. They want to take the mid T3 as well. And now Dominating Sports, yeah, you have full life, but now how are you going to hold without those towers? L is still up in front, trying to go. The burst ram is going to be a little off the mark. He actually goes back to safety. Musan can get the nice connection, but Toshi's been blown up. Freddy, he tries to get back to the fountain. He's going to be there. Musan King is zoning him away. They don't have minions, but they end up getting Simpengs as well. The Blazing Brilliance just trying to
I
burn
think
them
it's
down,
endable.
slow them down. They do get JR. Freddy going in for this one, trying to fight, trying to slow it down, but Freddy's been killed. Here are the minions. BSE, it looks like they're going to be knocking on this door.
Yes.
They will take game one.
Yes, a very
Endable.
drawn out fight into the crystal of game one. They were able to take it though because they were able to pick up the very correct members of DMT. You're right, like Toshi, able to pick up the rest of the crew. Just people who can do the damage. Freddy died a bit too far to take JR down.
Okay, so it looks like Blackpool Esports, they are pretty much the same caliber that they left with on the first time they did that, right? Homework done, preparation
Maingay.
done. They're looking cool as a cucumber at this point. And Dominator Esports, I just have to say, this was not a bad game, right? They were showing some of the gaps in the early games, similar to what
Don't
they
you
did
need
when
me
they first
like
met
I
BSC.
need you
Right
now?
now is, can they
Sleep tomorrow,
fortify
but
that
tonight
later
go
part strategy?
crazy.
Like,
All
can
you've
they
gotta
finish
do
the
is
game
just
in the
meet
14 to
me
15-minute
at
marker?
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, right? They're really kind of limit testing DMT in this one, BSER. And it really shows. And I just want to give dividends here to that MO that they really used to, right? Opening up them side lanes really gives over the farm and the gold in the jungle to BSE. But then when that T1 into the mid lane opens
Break
up, it
time.
then gets even more detrimental. But then looking over the points of the neutral objectives as well. Almost double the neutral objective than DMT.
Bakit kaya,
It just
kapag,
didn't seem like
kapag ako
Dominating
yung
Sports, the team
naglalaro,
that we know, it seems like they're playing a lot
kaya
in terms
kong
of
magstay ng
emotions.
nakaupo.
It seems like
Tapos,
they're not on the same page.
ano,
They're
pero
trying to make
kapag
plays that are
nanonood lang.
uncharacteristic of this team.
I think at this point,
Nakakapagod
Dominator
umupo.
just need to be pleased. They're not really, I guess they're not really talking clearly to each other. Maybe there are multiple instructions happening
Best
at the same
of
time.
A lang
But
to.
when Freddy makes a call, you need to go in.
Guys.
Because Freddy is pulling the team together. He's making the plays. The team needs to back him up.
The team does need to back him up, but
Wait
I feel like
lang.
Al was kind of always misunderstood as well. Like, it was Freddy and Al always trying to take the charge, always trying to make those plays and dive into the back lane, but it just didn't actually come into fruition. Like you saw there towards like the 10-minute mark, they was lagging behind. But we're actually going to see it again in the highlights of Game 1 where BSE took 1-0.
Hi everyone, I'm Yuhan, and I'm the official 2024 HOK Championship Observer. The tournament highlight of the day is here. 3, 2, 1, showtime!
Game 1 goes to the side of Blackpool Esports, and they started simply because of one big mistake, right? So DMT, they overcommitted into this first Azure Golem invade, and it just fell downhill from there.
Yeah, it was just a bit unfortunate, right? They went for a level 1 invade, didn't quite work out in their favor, and then they paid for it into the late game. Because we saw, and we're going to see on the gold graph, right? BSE always had a solid lead, and the set sail, the pseudo tank, Sun Tzu, just landing so nicely. Picking up Toshi is exactly what the goal is of that hero.
Yep, and one of the things that, you know what, the draft doesn't really work that bad for the side of Dominator, right? They just needed the advantage, because one of the things that they wanted to achieve was to get that Tremor Smash to force the entire BSE into a clump. But that never happened because L was always under level.
Yeah, always under leveled and always underappreciated, it seems, as we can see from these team fights, right? He's always into the thick of it. He uses the Tremor Smash a little bit too early, and then has to kind of exhaust the Magma Slam towards the end to try and keep him alive in the late part of the team fight. But give props to Toshi there, getting that crucial kill theft at the 10-minute mark.
Yep, okay, so some very nice highlights there. I mean, that juke, that sneak as well. But more importantly, I think BSC, they were struggling to take a couple of the team fights, right? And this is something that I think DMT can take advantage of going into game number 2. Now, on the side of BSC, the big thing that I'm concerned about for them is how long can this stamina last? Sure, they're a strong team, but I think Dominator are close to figuring them out.
Yeah, and I feel like on this one, sorry, Dominator Esports, these are fixable mistakes, right? It's just about coordination. It's getting everybody on the same plane. It's just settling down. It's not like a draft issue or anything like that. It's just more of just like, hey, we need to play better as a team.
Yeah, it's like Kim said, right? It's not the draft, it's the execution, but it's also the draft of BSC just being that little bit more smarter, right? They have the sustain from the Hue 1. They've obviously got the Destiny counter as well to zone out from the Diadea. And then we saw it, we noted about it so many times, that couple blades from Ganamo is just so oppressive.
Yeah, and this is the benefit of the draft, right? So at this point, BSC has been playing the draft to their strengths, and DMT needs to recognize that. So right now, Dominator, I think what they need to do is understand, hey, can we draft a better draft for the execution and not let JR get the MVP here?
Yeah, I mean, it's deserved, right? He's not only got the kills, he's not only got the damage, but he was doing the macro plays, which is, again, another classic BSC MO. This is the first thing I ever noticed about watching JR. He's just not a farm lane player. He is a ADC on the Gorge, and he's going to do whatever it takes to break down your base.
Yeah, and JR, okay, yes, a little bit of shade, but at this
Ay,
point,
Jeff
JR
Tan.
has one potential
Rick
behavior
J,
that I like.
bakit?
That might cost BSC, but he likes to go
Bakit
into the front line
interesado
as
ang
well. And that's why he got
Fersan?
caught by Chipengs earlier in the fight as well. But when you have such a huge lead, 12,000 in the bank, 6-2 and 8, fully 6 slaughter as well, I think you can afford to play a little bit more dangerously.
Exactly. I mean, so these players want the highlight, right? There is a certain amount of ego that needs to be within
Best
these
of ilan ba
players
to?
that makes them that more competitive than their opponents, right? But JR was ahead of the gold at the end, but there was plenty of times within that game where Toshu was actually ahead of the gold in the lane.
Oh yes, but it's not enough, right? Because the way they've itemized, it's all about shooting, it's all about the Dawn Lights, it's about the redemption. We'll give you extra shields so we can fight and outlast and outlive the team, the opponent team a little bit longer. And take a look at the damage. Main highlight for me was John because he was landing those couple blades like, there was a target bot on all of the different members.
He was so annoying, just zoning them away. And again, just doing so much chunk damage that Dominator Esports really had no chance to actually take a fight because they were so low. They had to back off all the time. Jeong was an absolute monster.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how tanky L was on the Lianpo as well, right? He was just able to pick them off at the last part, taking that much bit of damage. And like I said, I referenced the gold grab earlier on, but you're going to see that BSE always had that sizable lead as it just went up, up, up. Bit of a dip here, a bit of a flat line, but then this is where it just capitalized into a huge lead at that 15-minute mark.
Yeah, so this is game 1, right? But once again, this is a 7-game series. We are in for the long haul. One win does not amount to much at this point. Only when you're maybe, 3 games up do we kind of see like the light opening.
While it's only one game, I kind of feel like if the crowd...
Sang! Kakadaan ko lang din sa'yo
It's
kanina.
definitely quieter. I can hear
Kakadaan ko
myself
lang
think
din
for
sa
once.
stream mo.
So it's definitely
Hello,
a different situation. But that
Sam.
was a huge win for BSC because again, you want to take the crowd out of this as soon as possible.
Hey, did you hear that crowd? You've given Hall the time to think. I think you need to up the ante, right? I mean, if you don't, Dominator may not win, but that was
All
a
you gotta
really
do is
clean
just
win there
meet
from
me at
BSC
the-
as they were able to kind of match the ferocity
Ay,
of
Edmar
TNT.
Cahayon.
But how they did that was all thanks to the official gaming phone of the Honor of Kings Championship 2024. It is the Realme 13 plus 5G, 120 frames per second, max settings performance, 80 woot? 80 watts of food.
Nakita ko nga kaya binalikan
There's a howl in the mall, and it's not a British one.
Ay,
And
Fuji.
obviously it's powered by the Dimensity 7300E
Yeah.
as well. So this is the phone you can
Enjoy.
actually sample
Tayo
it
ay
whilst you're here
mag-watch
in
party
Liverpool
muna.
Mall and get your hands on it. And there's a few ways that you can win it, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. So many different ways to win it. You can do the voting process. You can take part in the championships as well. And I think we want to share a little bit more with you. If you want to experience what it's like to be on the stage here in Lippo Mall Kemang, you
Thank
can
you.
join the championships that kicks off
Thank
every
you, Edmar.
Saturday evening from 8 o'clock. This is from 12 October all the way to 2nd November as well. And maybe from playing at home, we will see you here behind us on the stage.
Yeah, Team Contender was able to, right? So, hey, they were able to get onto the stage, so there's nothing stopping you, only yourself. But if you want to win some more good things, and just by the ease of playing the game, which you already love doing anyway, you can win 4 matches or play 4 matches and you'll receive the animated frame, the girl group one, and you'll also receive 5 times the everything box as well. So, just a lot of ways to get some goodies on the Gorge.
Oh, for sure. Now we need more goodies to come out from both of these teams. I think that was a fantastic game 1. Some gaps have been shown, right? But I think we need a little more, not just from the crowd, but from the players as well.
Yeah, and I think going into this one, Dominator Esports, really just settle down. Just go together, like stick around. That early game is going to be key, setting the tone, just changing it up. Because again, I think in that first game they did really struggle. They were really not on the same page. They were trying to force the issue, and I think it was like too much adrenaline for this stage.
Which is why I said composure, right?
Yeah.
We understand, hey, this is live home grounds. We are live. Their fans are cheering for you. But don't let it get into your head. You're supposed to allow it to fortify you, bolster your response, not to, you know, make that decision for you. I feel like they were overzealous in their efforts. and they got
Hinahanap ko
punished
yung ano,
really hard
guys.
for it.
Yeah, I mean, this is BSE is not a team that they are used to crowds, right? They're used to basically being in a very noisy environment. Sometimes it's in their favor, like in Season 2 Invitational.
PH
and
broadcast.
Right now, it's not quite in their favor. They have a small, focused group in
Nakita
the
ko may
crowd
PH
for the Malaysian
broadcast,
team,
hindi ko
but
makita.
most of it is for DMT. As you can hear, that hype building up.
Yeah, but it's all about the warm-up, right? You don't go into a high-intensity exercise without warming up. This may have been just a warm-up game for the side of Dominator Esports. I have high expectations of them. Let's see if they can reach it.
Yeah. Again, have the better early game. Slow it down. Let your team
Wait
play.
lang.
You saw what BSE were doing. They were kind of more stock standard. They need an answer for this Ganon Mo, which is a problem, as well as the Muzan King Yuan. I felt
Teka
like
lang,
those 2 heroes are something they need to target in the draft here.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, the Ganamo, right, I feel like it will get banned out. It may not be a prio ban, or it may actually be a prio ban onto the side of BSE. They don't want to give it over to Jill because he has performed on that hero as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. And anytime someone is performing on the opponent's side, I think the first thing you should do is to knock them off of that seat, right? Don't give them the momentum. Don't give them that energy boost. You want to make life as difficult.
These teams head to head, and right
You wait.
Yung double to the death at nakuha nila yung first death ng kanilang kalaban sa laban. First blood.
Sobrang bilis. Early parts of the game, level 4. Diretso agad sila dito sa bot lane to get that first kill after the duel.
these teams head to head, and right now we're just waiting.
Ba't di ko makita?
tapos
Oo.
DMT. So, pwede
Yun.
yun yung ganong klaseng mix-up.
Sa totoo lang kanina, they could have gotten gun.
Nagtaka nga rin ako.
Angela yung pinili, di
Nagtaka
ba?
din ako na Angela yung naging na.
So,
Okay.
Musashi,
Oh, Angela ba, no? Diba? Matik na yan. Gun mo ba na yung BSE? Ano
Dito
yan?
na tayo sa
Guan yung
PH.
nila. So, Guan yung Byron yung pwedeng maging possible matchup na pang-counter nila. Pwede nga natin. Okay, hindi pa rin pinapalusot yung Hanshin. Ganon mo, DMT, tapos BSE naman will be Guan Yu, tsaka mid lane nila. Probably Lady Zen. Ay, hindi. Baka Lady Zen kung, okay.
Alane.
Hindi nila igagwan Yu, Alane.
Actually, maganda yung pick ng Olane kasi parang nakita nila, agan mo to, pasukan natin sa likod.
Pero mas potent ang pasok pa rin ng,
Princess Cross.
Guan Yu para doon sa gan mo yung cut nila. Pero siguro ang ina-account nila pre, kaya Alane. Ang ganda nung Alane against Lady Sun din.
Oo, totoo.
Ang ganda ng Alane sa Lady Sun.
Dalawa yung pwede niyang maging prio target dito, pero mainly is Itoshi.
hey.
Oh!
Sabi na, dito kami nanalo kagabi.
Bago to ha. Alright, new flavor coming out from Dominator. Locking in the last pick page. Diyan talaga nagkapalyuan
Maganda ang pay pre sa Yuhuan.
Mm.
Actually, good job.
Magandang counter, no? Hindi naman counter, sagot.
Sagot.
Kumbaga, an answer.
Kasi yung Yuhuan pre, pag nag-debate,
Oo.
pwede kang range ka muna ng pay. Tapos pag nag-debate yung Yuhuan, biglang nag-mournful. Ay,
Oo.
nag-unending sorrow. Ano yan? Biglang, pwede mo na habulin. Transform ka lang sa pay, habulin mo na.
So masasabi natin na gustong sagutin ngayon ng Dominator yung Yuhuan na nagpahirap sa kanila kanina.
Mhm.
Mukhang Yuhuan na Yuhuan si Mosang King dito.
Tapos na ang shake hands sa mga coaches. Yuhuan pa rin. Same formula for the first 3 picks. Pero nagkakabaluan talaga sa 4th and last pick. Binanyong Angela, yung gun-in mo wala.
Kinuha.
May bago tayong makikita. Pay in action sa kupunan ng home court. Ang Dominator Esports, magiging enough pa para talunin to. Hindi na ngayon mangyayari yung 3-man
Walang
trio.
3-man trio.
Sa BSE nang galing yung 3-man trio. Kasi nanggaling sa gitna. Itong sila JR at saka si Zean. Ang ganda ng rotation nila. Dahil na-clear nila agad yung gitna, kinuha nila yung pamilyang Pepa.
Yung Peppa Pig,
Peppa.
kumuha ng dalawa. Ang
Sa
hirap
taas.
yan. Oo.
Ka, Freddy?
Pero nakuha din yung Gold Spirit dun sa taas nung Byron tsaka nung Pay. Tapos ayun, defensive maneuver sila para makuha yung red. Pero iba yung rotation ng BSE, nag-rotate sila sa
Poke
baba.
lang yan. Oo.
Poke, agawan dito sa Armadillo.
Oo, si Armadillo din eh. No?
Mahina ba yung...
Kakaresitan lang, oh.
Mga maliliit na neutrals para dito sa game na to.
Malaking bagay din kasi yan eh. Kahit etong ibon sa may gilid.
Oo, si Adi Imong Adarna.
Oo, yung Firebird.
Kaya itong, at least itong game na to, hindi, kumbaga, like kanina, 1K agad.
Kanina talaga.
1 minute.
Mainit eh.
Nanggaling
talaga
sa,
si
nanggaling
Bossang
sa, ano eh, nanggaling sa hindi
Mahabang
start
push
agad.
eh,
Mahabang
oo
start
eh.
eh. So,
Oo,
larong-laro
eh.
na eh. Nag-player entrance na sila eh.
Hook
Di
na
ba?
hook na eh.
Hook na hook na eh.
Laban na laban na eh.
Ngayon, eto na. Dito na sila Jumildog
Oo.
talaga yan.
Tingnan natin ngayon kung
Kuha ni Toshi.
magbabago ang tides.
Yup.
Kasi kumbaga yung mga ganitong type ng game na same picks, meaning larong-laro pa to, nabitin to nung game number 1.
Totoo.
Gerang-gera pa yan.
Naka-depthness yung Princess Pros pre. Hindi maana. Pero okay lang, oh. Princess Pros. Mas mabilis yung Princess Pros ngayon,
Oo.
Depthness siya.
Pakiramdaman si paring Freddy. Unang sumuko si Mungsang King dito. Pero i-give up na naman nila yung pamilyang Pepa.
Oo. Siguro ang nag-iba lang dito para sa side ng BSE, yung poke ng gun-in mo nawala eh. Kasi at least yung Princess Pros, ano siya eh, answer siya eh. Hindi siya yung mauuna talaga. Pero may wave clear, maganda rin naman. Swabe yung wave clear. At least ngayon may momentum in terms of pagiging aggressive at dominator.
Ganda kasi ng Winter is here bilang pang-open din bago mag-ult yung Alay.
Oo.
At kahit pang follow through, no? Bilog-bilog gaming, mas mataas yung zone control at area ng BSE. If you think about it, Yuhuan, Princess Frost, kasama yung Alain, di ba? Meanwhile, yung DMT, more on skirmishes, more on linear talaga
Walang
sila.
flash si Zé. Napakumit siya dahil dun sa kakunidiba neto
Alam
ni
nila.
Jerl.
Shadow Nails, no?
Ay, nakay Jerl na pala si Shadow Nails.
Oo,
nakuha.
Nasa kanila nga.
Kaya nga inalis yung Angela kasi meron silang first pick priority. Right after nung second rotation pick, no? So,
Sakit niya na.
may scale.
True,
Isipin
true.
mo, alam mo na Jerl, tapos andun din si Toshi.
Ayan na.
Nice
very
block.
strong presence ngayon sa mid lane talaga ng DMT.
Muntiga.
Pero paparating yung Princess Pros, baka may mangyaring laban dito, 2 seconds nag-overstay pa sila.
Yeah.
Naramdaman yata ng
Naramdaman
DMT
na,
yun eh.
ah.
Kasi sabi nila, uy, wala nang tao sa
If
gitna.
tomorrow
OTW na pababa.
night
Nambibait si Jerl
baby.
sa Maple Dance na meron. Si JR dito. Kung tumama man lang lahat yon ay pwedeng i-go yon ng side ng Dominator. Great game coming out from both of the teams.
Oo
ha?
nga. Ano na to? Standard na
Standard games na
Standard
to.
na. Pero siyang dito, hinahabol. Pero binabay time niya yung death at sunset niya.
Kalmado muna ang dalawang
Chill,
koponan.
Bill.
Meanwhile, si Kabarong Toshi ay lamang na lamang sa bottom side. Marami
Yeah.
na siyang HP na
Yes.
nakuha doon sa may
Yup.
tower.
Yup.
At mas handa ang Dominator dito. 20 seconds. Remember, 20 seconds. Unang Tyrant. Inuuna talaga yan. Sa lahat ng una.
Mas mataas yung gold niya ni.
Tsaka ini-scale si Freddy, hindi na siya yung Freddy pick up na agresibo.
Oo.
Tama, react lang.
React gamer
Ay,
siya.
oo. Ganun lang.
Alam mo
Yun
kasi, pagka isang pay, bumibisita yan sa winning na
Winning
lane.
lane.
Clash lane, ayun
Oo.
Oo, clash lane. Dahil ito, medyo napupushback nila dito itong si Siyang. Though, makakapag-tower hug pa rin naman siya na
ipa-force
makakapag-step.
niya yung ult.
Kaso,
Ay!
ipa nga yung ult with the death at
Okay.
sunset, mabubuhay pa din naman
Hop!
siya. And successfully defended.
Naging Tiger, pero
blue
hindi
buff.
tumama.
Oh! Of course, wala doon si Capredi. Free.
Vanguard. Ay, ano siya? Overlord.
First Tyrant ay mapupunta kay Mosang King.
Hindi. Okay.
Focus lang sa farm. Kasi too late na din eh. Pwede sila marotate na agad doon.
Ng Princess Frost, no? Doon nag-pay off yung deafness. Doon nag-pay off yung Boots of Deafness ni Princess Frost.
Oo, kaya goods yung kanilang pag-zone.
Oo.
Doon sa may bandang Tyrant.
Uy, abot na abot. Tulong-tulong pixel yung.
Kamuntikan, makakuha si ng Freddy sa may bandang top lane. Wala silang na-exchange. After that Tyrant, sila na ngayon ang namumula. Great map awareness.
Good night,
PSP.
Pangs.
Wala doon si Sepengs.
boy si Sepix.
Buhay, buhay.
Naku, mukhang magsiset up
Umiinit na yung umiinit na tol yung BSC, nakita nyo?
Totoo, totoo.
Nagbaburn ng ultimate sa baba, nag-a-attempt ng dive dun sa may baba. Tingnan natin daw, baka kulang-kulang pa tong skill na to.
Laban daw.
Ready, ang unang kakagatin nila dito ay ang Arlie with the JR first down para kay Toshi na may ng inert-ngert nga nung kanyang mga kakampi. Pero
Ngert.
itong si Princess Frost na maglalamig na rin kahit mag-flash out pa siya. Uy, medyo nag-audition yata yung side ng BSE. Yan, ending Zoro. Pero the Zoro won't end dahil hindi naman siya mapapatay ng coupled blade.
Masyadong pinagahan ni JR yung ultimate niya nung nakita ni Toshi. Hindi ka pwedeng gumanyan sa akin, bata!
Tsaka namali ng pasok yung lalabobs eh.
Mali na pasok!
Sabi delivery ma'am, pagpasok may aso.
Meron palang chichu!
May chicho dog.
Meron
Dun sa
palang
may side
chichu
brush.
na may gilid!
Gulat siya dun eh.
Gulat talaga sila doon. Nagulat si JR.
Let's go on the replay!
Ayan o. Tingnan mo si Arlie.
Roar.
Ngart.
Gulat siya. Alam mo,
Ganun lang yon. Actually, ang mas maganda, na-miss out ko lang, di ko nakita kaagad. Paano napunta si Freddy doon, pero ang satisfying makita. This is the Dominator form. Ito yung Dominator form, and their composition is na paying dividends, pero hindi bibitaw yung BSC.
oo, mukhang babawi sila dito kay Sipex na sinabunutan neto ni
Mid lane.
Mid lane, balik tayo dito na nanggaling sa likod. Itong si El na lumagbugbo. One more hit na naabot pa ni Kabarong Toshi. Napakain na talaga sa kanya. Tabanan ni Toshi.
Okay, alright 2 for 1
2 for 1.
situation.
Okay?
Then again, may gustong mga trade na gawin ang side ng BSE. Nawala ngayon yung
Hi,
best
Jake.
sana ng
Napabuo,
Dominator.
no?
Unti pa rin
Meet
gumamit ang BSE
me
nung
at the
para makakuha ng trade na maganda.
Sobrang bilis man, Jin. As in, isipin mo natalo sa bottom lane, tapos biglang, pick upin natin itong nasa
Oo
top
nga
lane.
eh, biglang may
Oo.
top lane boom.
Biglang clash lane rak-rakan.
May bawi agad, no?
Yun,
Pero
oh.
interesting, gusto ko makita yung gold kasi mas nauna naka-level up ito si JR kumpara kay Toshi.
Yes.
Yun yung mga bagay kasi na hindi mo natuturo eh, yung persistency ng isang team na alam nila na, kahit porket natalo sa baba, walang sisihan, hindi yung talo agad.
Pick up
Reaper.
agad.
Mayroon kayong pick up kaagad sa
Namali
gilid.
nga si Sipex doon eh.
Oo.
Dapat na-assume niya na kung maluwag yung mapa.
May rotation.
May rotation
Oo.
talaga.
Anong pinabili ko sa'yo, Jake?
Ito na naman.
Kaya hindi ganun kataas.
May pinabili ba
yung
ako
mga
sa'yo?
Dominator na akala
Uy,
natin
huli
dati
si
sila.
Toshi.
Huli nga dito si Toshi na tumigas. Hindi nga lang siya nakaligtas pero inahabol pa nila dito. Etong nag-tower dive.
Ang asim!
Pusang king hindi na siya king dahil na-dethrone
Freddy,
na siya agad. Pero si
Freddy.
Freddy, nanggagaling ba sa may bandang likod, papunta ng mid. Ang target nila dito.
Ano ba yon, Clark
Flash
TV?
out. Buhay pa rin naman ang miyembro dito pero hindi pa rin sila titigil. Flash out again. 2 flash out has been burned.
Grabe, nag-alala yung mga Indonesian players. Grabe si Ziyong, pre.
Unfortunately,
Predict lang yun, yung role ni Toshi.
unfortunately for Toshi, naparol siya sa mali. No?
Inulaan niya lang talaga.
Oo.
Inulaan niya lang
Biglang
talaga.
ligo, pre.
Oo.
Naparol lang sa mali. Si Kabarong Toshi.
Medyo delikado dito dahil napipindot siya neto ni JR. Buhay pa rin naman.
Oo.
3-5.
Alam mo yung nung tumigo si Toshi sa mid, sabi ni, merong lumabas nag-post yung time, it is in this moment. He knew, di ba?
Lao
It
na
was in
nagkamali.
this moment.
It was
Naging
in this
that he
moment
knew.
eh. Oo, that he knew.
Naging meme si
It is-
Toshi doon.
Oo. Yun eh.
Sa totoo lang, nang dahil sa nangyari na yun, mas bumaba yung gold na
Yes,
meron
yes,
na
oo.
side na...
Ano yun, Jake? Nakalimutan ko na.
Sinabi natin kanina si
Ano
Zio,
yun?
yun yung poke type ng hero, pero pag machambahan ka ng Frostbite, machambahan ka ng Frozen Heart, mabibigyan ka talaga. Ang tagal ng
Oo.
fight na yan eh.
Ano kasi
Oo.
naman din eh, Shaolin Soccer talaga.
Shaolin
Mararamdaman
Soccer
mo
talaga
talaga pag malakas yung kalaban
Kasi-
ng BSE. Pero tingnan mo si Freddy, nagtatrabaho na, dumudubay
Na
na.
naman, na naman.
Dumudubs,
Dumudubay yun.
Comment exclamation point notify, guys.
BSE free.
Oh, tapos may cut sila
Tyrant.
para kay Freddy. Oh. Ayan, oh. Binabody block yung pupunta kay Freddy. Tapos si Freddy, minion wave ulit.
Oo.
Dubay-dubay din si Dubay-dubay din si Sian.
Trabaho lang,
Oo,
mahirap
trabaho
ang buhay.
lang.
Tanda mo, mahirap ang buhay sa
Mahirap ang
Dubs.
buhay.
Pero
Mahirap
nakagaling
ang buhay
ito
sa
si
Dubs.
El, mukhang maglalagabog na with the smash para sa apat. Yun na nabibad, pero si El wala man lang follow-up doon na natunaw din. Etong si Kuya, si Peng, pinasok na sa under the turret.
Grabe!
Bayad naman dahil patay din yung Byron at na maalam din itong si Jersey. Ka, Freddy na lang yung natitira dito.
Freddy!
Nakikita na naman galing
Si
sa
Jong!
gitna. Pero, naitan siya, pero wala nang makakatakas pa. Dahil apat yung kalaban.
Wipe out! Triple kill para kay JR! And dahil doon sa mga frozen bites, sa mga frozen art ni Zio,
2-0 na.
nasisimula ng BSC yung laban. Wala na nga silang makuha. Hinintay na nila yung minions.
Oo nga, ayan na talaga, wala nang makuha. Oh. Pero hindi naman makaka-inhibitor yan. No? Mag-i-slow down yung minions doon sa may mid. At off pa yung timers din para doon sa Enhance, Overlord, tsaka Tyrant. Let's look at the replay, no? So what happened here, same scenario. Kapag may nag-a-attempt mag-flank, mas naunang umabante sa unahan yung kalaban. At si Toshi pinapanish dito. Ito na yung counter ng Alain against the Lady Sun.
Oo,
Natin yan. Tapos pinatay lang si Alain sa side. Hindi makapasok si Freddy. Suicide talaga yun. Pero ayun din, pag-back niya, hindi niya natansya na nakatago pa si Zihong.
Double kill at triple kill na libre ang Arlie. Goods na goods ang buhay ni JR. And it's all in BSE.
Oh my God.
For the 10 minutes ng larong to. Ngayon,
Bilis ng bawi.
Oo, bilis.
ganun lang. Parang nag-snap lang si Thanos.
Tapos mas mahirap pa to, tol. Alam niyo kung bakit naka-blood
check.
rage? Naka-blood rage yung Alain. Matapang talaga yan.
Oo.
Magbibig talaga.
May
Ang
ult yan, ha?
jaradan niya lang talaga is mapatay itong si Toshi nakapag-death at sunset. Si Freddy
Ayan,
pala
ayan,
ang
Rodriguez.
tunay na unang tsatsalangit na nakuha pa. Yung Overlord na simulan ng
On
DMT.
the side, ah.
Pero napupush back kahit may couple blades na block naman yan. Neto ni JR, swak na swak lang ang kanyang
Six.
RD dito. Pero
Six.
nagagali sa likod. Kinagataga dito si
Grabe,
Toshi.
ang
Toshi,
asim na
makakatay
nila.
rin. Dahil kahit may lagabog dito ni
Ang sakit na
Ed,
kasi
hindi
ng
na
damage
nakita
nila.
ng kasanggana. Na-stun pa siya
Oh
dito.
my God.
Nakabutan
Grabe!
Stun pa.
Oh
And
my
double
God.
kill. Binigay pa kay JR dito.
That
And
is the
butas pa yung gitna.
Total dominance para sa side ng BSE. At minimension na ni Shinru na that
2-0.
is the
The
game.
game.
12-6. 2-0 para sa side ng Malaysian HOK.
Grabe.
Grabe.
Super suabe.
Comment exclamation point notify.
Super swabe para sa BSE. Sa Black Shrew
Suavity.
Esports.
Ganun lang kabilis. Akala natin ang lamang na yung Dominator.
Dehin si Alaga yung RD.
Andun tayo sa...
May mga moments na kina-counter trade eh. Yun talaga, the counter trade na ginagawa ng BSE, nawawalan ng saysay yung lamang sana ng Dominator.
Oo.
Grabe. Nagsimula, sige mamaya natin ipipoint pa yung specific. Pero grabe, just to put an analogy, eto na yung parang dun sa episode, nararamdaman mo talagang ang lakas talaga nung kalaban mo. Dun sa Shaolin Soccer.
May ano talaga
May
eh.
ano talaga, sobrang
Kung-
ang layo.
Kung ikaw ay pamilyar sa palabas na Shaolin
Shaolin
Soccer,
Soccer.
no?
Ano na
Kasi
talaga.
may mga nanonood
Matanda
sa
ka
atin, matanda ka na. Ibig sabihin nun,
At
matanda
nangangarap
ka na.
kang magka-Kung-Fu Hustle 2. Ganyan.
Oo.
Nangangarap ako magka-Shaolin Soccer 2.
Oo.
Kailangan mo nang tawagin si Ate Girl.
Si Ate
Ay,
Girl,
Kalwi.
parang-
Hello.
Reference lang.
Kasi
oo.
si Ate Girl ang nagligtas sa kay na Iron
Oo.
Legs.
Oo, kailangan.
Para manalo. Ang nangyari doon,
Oh.
nahubaran yung goalie doon eh.
Goalie, oh, totoo yun. Kung ano yung technique niya sa panaderya, yung chi niya kasi pre,
Oo.
praktisado yung chi niya, pre-practice niya sa
Parehas lang naman yun eh.
kakahulma ng breads. Tapos
Oo.
yung chi niya, nilagay niya doon sa bola, no? Oh. Mamaya, yung analytical parts yan, mapipinpoint natin as we move
Kailan
on
ilalabas
to
si
the highlights.
Ate Girl?
Kailangan yung chi. Pero ito yon, okay? Maganda ang laning pace, maganda ang laning pace, 4 minute and 7 minute laning control ng Dominator. Yan, sure yan, no?
3, 2, 1.
We get a slow game.
Showtime!
They played reactively. They have good control. There are attempts by Black Shrew to go for dives. Pero ito yung first big win ng Dominator. Yung sorpresa ni Freddy using that pay. At they're able to actually clean up further.
Galing ng
and
BSE
overchase.
no?
Pero nasa yung sunod na mali. Right after nito, rotate ka agad sila kay Sipex. Yung Black
Sa
Shrew.
taas,
Sa taas
yan.
yan. O, kita nyo kaagad.
Galing, no?
Sunod, tuloy-tuloy yan. Gumagawa ng play pa rin yung Dominator. Lamang na kami, hindi kami
Oo.
papayag na madali pa. Pero it's not that clean. It's not that clean. Tinatry bilisan ng Dominator to
Totoo,
get the
ito yun
rotation. Pero yung
Oo.
downfall talaga, nag-clean yung tower ng Pizza nung nahuli. No? At ang ganda talaga nung hula lang ni Zihong doon sa rorolyohan
Oo.
ni Toshi doon sa may mid.
Na frozen heart siya ng Dioras.
At ang pinakamalaking talo, eto po. Pagpasok ni Siyang, Alain sa may pinakalikod, Toshi is there. Hindi makapasok si Freddy, hindi yan ganun kalinis, no? Suicide niya kung idadive niya. There's a good kill dun sa Alain, pero hindi siya makapasok. At nandoon sa likod si Zihong. Tapos, by that time, tingnan nyo si Siyang. Magkakaroon niya ng Blood Rage. Yung Blood Rage, ikinasa niya. Diyan sa may buff. Ayun, oh, tingnan nyo, nagkaka-shield. Nakatakas pa yun.
Ano, sino gusto niyo manalo dyan? Anong prediction nyo? Anong prediction mo, Jeff? Ako, BSE ako.
And therefore, just pick them up, no? Alam na natin yan. Ano ba patakas talaga ng Lady Sun? Rolling rate lang naman.
Rolling
diba?
lang.
That's it.
Tapos may flash din siya dito. Pero kasi gusto mo yung rolling raid mo, di pinatatakas yun eh. Yung rolling raid, mas offensive siya eh. Para sa akin eh.
Sa totoo.
Don't you
Kasi
want
kapag
me like I
nag-rolling
want
ring ka, dapat
you,
papunta ng
baby?
kalaban. Ikaw dapat
Ah!
winning doon. It's the passive, true.
Kaya nga, enchanters ang laging kinukuha kay Lady Sun. Kaya nilalagyan ng mga Ming, no? Ganyan.
Again,
true.
for me, it's not about the hero din para sa parehas na kupunan na to.
Yeah.
Again, yan, MVP, another MVP. Si Junior
Anyways.
talaga.
Junior.
Si JR.
Walang pumapansin kasi halos kay JR. Oo, napatay siya nung una. Pero after nun, nagsipag siya, pre.
Actually, kung ako may personal MVP ko si Zed.
Kaya nga pinoint out ko kanina, mas lamang pa rin si JR sa levels and probably sa farm.
Sa farm.
Kumpara kay Toshi.
Si kay Zed talaga. Kasi grabe yung cut ni Zed dun sa likod. Taas
Uy,
ng
sa
utility
buno.
niya.
Is
sa
it
buno.
time to ban the Diadya?
I feel so.
Kasi
Para sa akin.
ang lakas ng kanyang
Ang taas ng
eh.
utility.
Low-key, no?
Kung
Low-key.
pipilian nyo ng lian po yung kabila, tas diada yung kabila nyo, tas Arlie, parang
Kaya
tagilid talaga
makakapasok
Lady Sun,
agad.
no? Tagilid talaga yung
Kaya
Lady Sun.
tingnan mo yung kanyang assist dito. 11 assists para
Yeah.
kay Zed. And low-key, giving the tempo to this team. Kasi hindi rin naman makakapag-pros si Ziong. Hindi rin makakarap si Mozang King kung wala si Ze. Lalong-lalo na sinabi nyo nga si JR. Di ba? Hindi talaga siya makakapwesto. Now, if you are Dominator, do you change the draft entirely? Kasi 2-0 na kayo eh. 0-2 na kayo, I mean.
Oo.
And kung uulitin pa natin to, do you now answer not the mid lane,
Remember.
not the jungle, not the clash, do you answer the roam?
Diada ban, kailangan ng Diada ban. Remember, tol, priority yan, And memorize na natin. Arlie, Yuhu, 1 Diada. First 3 picks rotation nila.
So do you
Hello,
ban the Diada or
Jake.
do you get the Diada?
I would ban the Diada.
Diadya.
Tignan nyo naman. Tignan nyo naman, oh.
Sa totoo lang,
Tignan mo yung damage receive ni Diada, oh.
oo, sa totoo lang, killable si Yuhuan.
Oo, yes.
Without the
Kaya
Diada.
hype eh. Without the Diada, oh. Pero yung passive kasi ng Diada yung melodic.
Yun nakakainis eh.
Mga tol, medyo
Jumay.
ano talaga yun, Jumay. Tsaka nangihila ng gold yun.
True.
Nangihila, Pinoy na Pinoy yan si Diada, nangihila yan pababa.
Bastos.
Maraming Pinoy yan.
Yan. So, feeling ko lang makes the gold flow erratic.
Yes, sir.
Para kay Toshi dito.
Yeah.
The ladies and natural demands and enchanter support. I don't blame picking up Alian po. Pero kung yung Arlie ay may Diadya.
Anyway, guys,
Tagilid ang vapor.
kapag nanood kayo na itong 2024 HOK Grand Finals, sa HOK mismo, dito sa game mismo, makakakuha kayo ng free recall.
Mawala ng pag-asa dahil may 2 games pa. At ang tanong, kaya ba nilang i-comeback to? Kaya ba nilang ma-reset to?
So,
Ang
kung
one team na Dominator ay gustong i-reset
habang
yung
nandyan
game.
kayo, guys, manood na kayo
Then
dito.
again, mukhang
1 minute lang.
Malaysia
Ngayon lang siya ngayong
Malaysia
27.
Kasi sabi nila sa PM, gusto nyo na ba ng magandang out?
Panoorin nyo lang yung Grand Finals mismo sa HOK.
Realme,
Sa
official
game
gaming
mismo.
phone ng Honor of Kings
For 1 minute,
Guys,
makakakuha
also,
kayo ng
na
free recall effect.
Plus 5G 120 FPS. Performance at max featuring the Dimensity 7,300.
Ayan. So, pag in-open nyo yung HOK, di ba lalabas yan?
Fast charging. 8
Tapos,
watts.
pindutin nyo lang watch.
Grabe na yung
Mataas
specs.
na ng pataas.
Ayan.
Tapos pamura ng
Yung
pamura.
Realme 5 ko, mabilis na mag-charge yun eh.
Ngayon?
Tapos
And then, manood lang kayo for 1 minute.
Ka na lang,
Makakakuha kayo ng free
huwag kalimutan to support
recall
Realme
effect.
at the championship. Panoorin natin
Tapos, may chance din kayo manalo ng
at i-post ang inyong ratings at
all heroes plus all skin kapag nanood kayo. Kapag nag-join kayo sa in-game event netong HOK Championship.
Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, of course,
Hi,
we
Miguel
also
Harabata.
wish for give
At saka guys, yung HOK and Jujutsu Kaisen collab
So,
sa November 1 na yan.
Buksan yung game, watch matches.
So, wag nyo kakalimutan, guys.
Tournaments na. And
Huwag nyo kakalimutan mag-join sa event. Makakakuha kayo ng
Zuyu for free. Again, kunin nyo lang yung mga katropa nyo, hanapin yung mga tropa nyo, and of course, invite them to play the game
Ayan.
to claim your skin.
Pakinggan nyo muna sila.
Available yan sa lahat. Pag nagda-downloadan nyo.
Oh,
ng
may
mga-
kasama
Hi, Casey Bay. Tapos ka na mag-stream.
Maglalaro ka ng mga matches, pre-made matches with friends. You get epic skin chest.
Dami.
May
Snow
Snowworld's
World.
Ladies in, Pit Darius Dakiao, Summer Waves Fam, Doomsday Mecha Lubu, Dark Magician Simahi. Ang dami pa.
The Dark
Mula
Magician.
ng epic.
Ayan. So, ayun nga guys, yung HOK Jujutsu Kaisen naman guys, makakakuha kayo ng free skin ni Garo na Garo X Jujutsu Kaisen sa event na yon. Kaya wag niyo kakalimutan mag-join sa November 1. Okay?
nyo na, tol.
Wag kayo manghihingi sa mga taga Tencent na nandyan. Sa
Kay Butters.
Kay Butters lang.
Kay Butters kayo humingi.
Mm-mm.
Diba? Baka kasi maban pa
Tapos
kayo,
ka na
diba?
mag-stream,
Oo.
Casey.
Kay Butters, hindi kayo mababan.
Hindi.
Mabibigyan
Maatik
kayo.
yan.
Mabibigayaan
Magkakabigayan
kayo ng
talaga.
skin.
Skin.
Oo.
Maatik yan.
Hindi lang skin.
Ano?
Yung mga fragment, kung gusto nyo, yung mga stars doon.
Kung
Kaya
yung-
nyo ibigay, kaya niya i-code yan para sa inyo.
Yung account nga, kung pwede nyo ring arborin nyo. May jacket yan, si Butters. Kunin nyo na rin, pati yung
Kunin nyo na rin.
jacket.
Kunin nyo, pagbigayan.
Bigayan.
Mahal na mahal namin.
Mabait na tao yan si
Sobrang
Butters.
mapagbigayan. Oo.
Grabe. Grabe yung kailangan dito baguhin sa drop. Boy, hindi ko alam kung magsaswap Kung magre-red lang.
Ako
magbabago yung dynamic.
Ako ang gagawin ko, nakaw diadya eh.
Oh, it's either Knockout Diadya or Banda Diadya.
Tapos kunin nyo na yung long.
Oo.
Long.
Para punish siya early. Pili ko lang ha.
Para
Oo,
mas
laban.
makakayang range, no?
Para kumbaga kayang psychoin yung early.
Pero nasa
Kasi ako lang yun.
Ako nasa kondisyon naman talaga
Ako
si
lang
Tito
yun,
Toshi.
oo.
Nasa kondisyon siya sa Lady
May
Sun.
hulog naman eh.
Oh,
May
actually,
hulog.
actually mas palo siya ngayon sa Lady
Oh,
Sun.
palong-palo.
Si
Palong-palo.
Toshi, nag-early din naman siya. Pero just so happen kasi first pick palagi nung kabila is
Oh,
early.
palong-palo. Pero ano lang talaga yun.
Feeling ko yung mid.
Hindi ma-complement.
Meron, Jeff.
Mas may sync, mas may synergy, mas complementary ngayon yung mga heroes dito.
Tsaka
ng-
pre, mas may patience yung BSE.
Sa galaw eh.
Oh.
Oo, 'di ba kasi losing sila kanina. Pero yung bawi nila makikita mo naman
Sa
kahit
taas.
hindi ganun kalaki.
Sa sinabi ni Aso, yan yung mga bagay kasi na hindi natuturo sa mga player. Sa team.
Totoo.
Sa
All you
chemistry
gotta
nila,
do
yung
is
team mo.
just
Lugi tayo dito.
meet me
Pero
at
lalamang tayo
the...
dito.
Ah,
May ganun eh. Di ba? Ginagawa nila eh.
naalala ko sa EWC,
Hmm.
sila nga din pala back when they are still LGD, no? Sila din nga pala yung even though natatalo sila, napapanish sila, they are making sure na may bawi sila at least sa
Bawi ka
jungle,
agad.
or
Oo.
at least sa ibang lane na kill.
May nakukuha.
Sila yung team na yun.
Yeah. And nako, kung etong kupunan ng BSEA ganito
Oo.
yung galawan,
Naniniwala pa rin ako kay Freddy.
naniniwala
In
ako
Freddy we trust, in
kay
Toshi we
Kabarong,
trust.
kay Kabarong Toshi ako
Kabarong Toshi
naniniwala.
din.
Kabarong Toshi, hindi ka pwedeng number 2 dyan sa Indo. Pwede ka
Oo.
number 2 ng QC.
Okay, switch sides. Switch sides.
side.
Toshi on the early now.
Mhm.
Pero baka maging Yuhu Wandiadya to. That's gonna be a Yuhu Wandiadya.
Adi.
Tapos kabila, sure na yun, magkakaroon ng Lady Sun din sa BSE siguro or baka mag-long sila. For the options right here, sana mag-Byron. Sana wag muna mag-Byron.
Yeah, diyan na naman.
Oh.
Pwede
Mamaya,
nila,
meron, Paulo.
doon kaagad, ipakita na kaagad nila siguro jungle nila. Kasi nagpakita na rin ng Yuhu.
Late
Pero
na,
ito
late.
kasi yung kakaiba sa DMT, nila last pick talaga nila si ano, no?
Freddy?
Si Freddy. Ang nagiging sakripisyo is, ayun!
Comment exclamation point notify!
Arlie Lian po, okay naman.
Yeah.
Mas okay, no?
Ito yung may chance ang mag-ladies.
Don't you
Oo,
want
dapat
me
kasi
like I
babagyan.
want
Oo,
you,
ibaba na kaya
baby?
pwede. Ayan,
Don't you
isa.
need me?
So dito magkakatalo na naman. Walang ganin mo.
Mid,
Do you bandaganin mo? Do
You
you
have
mo
to.
gameplay,
Actually, they have to.
They have to kasi ang BSE
Or
ang may
maybe
first
not. Kasi alam mo yung ginawa ng Arlie kanina ng JR.
Kaso binan eh.
Oo eh. Kasi
Oo.
pwede din kunin ng DMT eh.
Oh, pero ang sequence is BSE, DMT,
If
BSE.
tomorrow but
So yung
tonight
Angela right
go
now,
crazy.
and another princess.
All you
Bali.
gotta
Pwede,
do
pwede.
is just
Or
meet
tinitignan
me
nila klase
at
yun.
the...
Ayun. So they're looking onto making things easier para kay Cipex. Baka alisin din yung ano. Ewan ko baka alisin din yung Alate.
Pwede rin.
Kasi yung mid lane, yung pull ng mid lane ang nipis talaga. Real talk
Oo,
lang.
Kaya parang bigayan na lang.
Bigayan na lang kahit yung Angela hindi siya ganun ka super threatening.
Actually, DMT pwedeng kumuha ng Alane eh.
Oo nga.
Hindi, Jeff.
Good dyan.
Pero may first pick yung BSC talaga.
Oh,
Yan.
sali ka mamaya,
So,
Paolo, ah.
Kailangan maging defensive ngayon dito sa...
Hindi ka naman natutulog, Paolo. Alam ko hindi ka natutulog eh.
Narinig ko yung bad.
Kahit padaling araw, online ka pa eh.
Bibigay nila yung mga
Yung
prince.
Alane,
Kahit kunwari mag-story ako ng madaling araw, Paolo, naka-view ka eh.
Itatapat mo sa lane sa side.
Nakikita ko.
Magiging clash lane ng DMT dito.
Diego, may mga Charlotte pa Tayo,
Tama.
Charlotte.
Buhong lane.
Charlotte.
Labang. Matitake
God,
na naman
one
ito.
Ito mag-aalay na to. Panood ko na to.
Sa
Magte-thank you
kabila.
ka.
DMT?
Oo, magte-thank you ka.
Sa Instagram.
Thank you yan.
Kailangan niya eh.
Nakikita
Yun yung
ko.
jobs done niya eh.
Oo.
Kailangan mo talaga
Pag
maging-
nag-review ka.
Angela! Panood ko na yan eh.
Napanood mo na ba? May
Hindi
ladies
kaya,
pa
hindi
eh.
kaya ladies and Alane, no?
Ladies and Alain, pwede.
Laban pa eh.
Tingnan natin.
Hindi, they have to get
Mix up.
ng at least burst of
Sabi siya,
ng
Alain.
burst para ma-burst agad yung
Oh, grand!
Grand.
Oh, grand glass
Open
lane.
ng Ogran, Boy
At
Beats.
ibibigay yung Alain Boy Beats.
Okay lang, sabi.
Okay lang daw.
Swabe lang naman, pero hindi na ganun.
Mulan!
Mulan!
Hindi maraw!
Hindi maaraw.
Mulan! Kanina maraw eh.
Oh, nung isang
Ngayong
araw.
gabi ba? Mulan na?
Nung isang araw mulan, bad beats
Grabe
tayo sa
mulan.
bagyo eh.
Grabe mulan nung nakaraang araw eh.
Puro bagyo nakaranga.
Oh, mulan, bagyo. Ayos lang. Hindi, ayos pag pinaha.
Wag hindi ayos.
Pag pinaha, hindi ayos.
Mulan! Mulan! Holy
Malakas
kamoti!
yan si Mulan, guys.
This is the first Mulan of the Hawk
Championship.
Championship.
Oo.
Papakitaan tayo ng Malaysia.
Ang Black Shroom.
Kung napanood nyo dati ang Mulan, sabi mapapanood nyo ulit ngayon.
Last time nabanggit ko, hindi pa to yung China Mulan ha.
Iba pa to.
Iba pa yung China Mulan, mas madaling kontrolin yung China
China
Mulan.
Mulan, oh, iba pa yun.
Iba pa yun.
Ito pa yung, ito yung Mulan na you must be sweet.
Who is that girl I see?
Oh, you must be sweet as the coursing river.
With all the force of the
The
great
great
typhoon.
typhoon.
Oh.
Oh my gloves. Mulan.
Partida, wala pa dito si Wushu.
Wala pa silong.
Wala pa silong. Di kinuha eh.
Ano bang bakit ba tayo nasusurprise sa Mulan? Ano
Malamang
ba
hindi
dito,
yan
Boy?
ginagamit ng
Hindi
sobra-sobra.
kasi pinipit yan eh. Ang tagal sa baul yan eh.
Swaktuhan na ba gamit yan?
Saktuan lang.
Ano yan, highly mechanical. Okay sa lane, pero pag sa team fighting, medyo ano yan eh. Parang yung kits hindi ganun ka-explosive.
Alam ko
Big
okay
impact.
sa hulihan yan eh.
Eh, ba-
Kumbaga
boy,
yung 1-1.
1-1 yun, no?
Mga 1-1, 1v1
Oh, yes,
dito,
yes,
guys.
Oo.
yes. Yup.
Uy,
Uy,
grabe,
ang
lumali.
tabang naman. Neto ni Kuya JR.
Asim na talaga nila eh, no? Hindi na sila natatakot.
Ay,
Hindi na
pre,
sila
eto
natitinag.
gusto ko sabihin, ah.
Oh.
Maganda yung farm lane dito ng BSC. Maganda yung bottom lane. Dahil ang
Hi,
ganda
Jom.
ni Ze at
Yeah.
ni JR.
Oo, ano.
Diyan tsaka
Kaya
ano
yung
ladies
sinasabi ko
hand.
na yung ladies hand,
yan.
kailangan enchanter yan eh, di ba?
Oo.
Pinagkakaroon na enchanter. Yun talaga yung parang easiest route dyan. Eh. Pero
Apat.
tingnan natin, Freddy ha. Si Freddy nakapwesto.
Sa bunot at kurot kasi ang ano dyan eh. Ang diadya at saka ladies sa bunot at kurot. Pagka sa bunot
Oo.
sa'yo, may racket pang paparating eh.
True.
So it's still the same yung concept ng poke ng BSE. Nakikita pa rin natin eh. Sa game na to.
Amoy niya, no? Amoy ng BSC hata si Freddy. Kahit yung ibong Adarna, ayaw nila lapitan, no?
Okay,
Oo.
okay, tingnan natin. Focus na muna. Parang focus na focus si Recti dito sa baba. Parang
Oo, ayaw na alisin
Ayaw na
dito.
alisin.
Eh, mainit kasi
Goods
ito si
lang rin
JR
siya
eh.
eh.
Goods lang rin kasi talagang yung ibang lanes medyo...
Ano, Jeff?
Dapat talaga. Yung mid lane,
Sakit.
Angela, mag-wave clearan lang yung dalawa. Yan o, yung mid lane na Princess Pros saka Angela.
Mas mabilis wave clear na ito, mayuwan.
Yapi.
third game.
Tinutulungan ni Yuan kasi
Naku!
mas mabilis yung wave clear ng
Pre,
Angela.
ito na,
Pero
level
ayan na.
4 na yung Zihong.
Ayun
Hindi
lang.
na babalik to ng mid lane
Ayun
unless
lang.
kasama na yung tropa.
Ayun
Hi, Leo
Nauna
Cordova.
dito sila Toshi na ibigyan
Uy,
na
tatlo
ng
sila,
lead
oh.
ni JR. Medyo natamaan ito si Toshi, nanigas naman.
Sakit, sakit.
SOCL na na-flash out and dash out para kay Toshi para maligtas yung sarili niya. Buhay pa din naman ng DMT.
Okay.
Yun kasi yung galaw doon natin.
Hi, Trickster John.
PF. Laban na yun.
Laban na yun.
Laban talaga yun.
Si Sihong.
Hindi naman damage hanap mo kay PF eh.
Hawak
Ano
mo yung
lang.
cross
Ulti.
eh. Yung crossbite.
Malapag mo lang yung frostbite, kontrolado nyo na yung lane. Ayan o, nakita nyo, napuwersa yung uwi.
Oo.
Kahit yung puwersa uwi, laking lamang na yun kasi nakaka-deny ng minion ha, doon sa may
True.
baba. Nakuha din pati yung manok. Yung manok doon sa...
Firebird,
Diba?
Firebird.
Oh, Firebird din, ayan o.
Ayan.
Oh, yung pabo.
Sabay ko
Ah.
yung armadillo
Yung
dito.
pato.
Iba, yung Firebird yung nalipad sa
Oo,
gilid.
yung ibong Adarna.
Ito iba to eh.
Yun, pato, ito.
Ostrich yan,
armadillo.
hindi nalipad yan eh.
Shin. Kayasu. Isang
Oh.
libo na kalamangan ng BSC.
Oo nga eh, sa control ng lane, solid.
Ganon-ganon lang. Again, the macro.
Shoutout sa Ijom.
Kita ka namin sa bunot.
Sa bunot
So,
gaming, poke lang yan.
Pero hindi nila alam na may Angela. Hindi nila alam na may Angela dito sa gilid. Ayan
Oo.
o. Hindi nila alam yan.
Okay.
Angel.
Bonglex!
And one combo. Tumawag ka dito si Zihong. Pero Tase! Coming from
Okay lang.
Z! Buhay na bawi pa.
Musang
Pero
King.
nandito si Musang King. Stun.
Uy, lugi. Dami nila.
Hindi nga lang in unending sorrow. Nadamijan pa dito si El at
my
finishing
God.
that off with JR. Free hitting from behind.
Iba talaga mga mosang kung saan-saan na lang
Double
nanggagaling eh. Double kill mula
Ay,
kay
totoo
Mosang
yan.
King. Yung mga mosang na yan, kung saan-saan yung bawat kanto, nandyan yan.
Oo.
Mumosang-mosang yan. Akala natin, makakagil na yung dominate. Akala natin, good sa yung pwesto ni Jern.
Good yung burst ni...
Maling akala, pre.
Maling akala, flash out lang kay Zihong sabay may mosang sa gilid.
Oh, medyo So, nagsisimula na akong uminit yung ulo dun sa yan po, Pig, ha? Pigil-pigilan nyo ako.
Hindi, pre. Okay naman yung Yampo,
Okay
yung
naman.
Jaja talaga.
Sinasaniban ka na
Malakas
naman
lang
eh.
yung Jaja, eh, no? Sinasaniban na naman ako.
Sinasaniban ka na naman ni Kuya D eh.
Nasasaniban na naman ako, eh. Parang,
Akala ko babae yung Otlum dito eh.
iba kasi yung ano, eh. Iba kasi yung impact ng Jaja sa lahat po. Lahat po ng lahat po, eh. Kanina pa, eh.
Oo,
Parang,
totoo. Hindi
Huwag ka na
makaporma.
muna sanibang, Kuya Shinbu.
wala pa naman, oh.
Wala pa naman.
Lapa. Nakapamulsa na siya eh.
Sa ka na kasi.
Sabi ko sa inyo, lagi
Ikaw ba yung naglalaro, Kuya Shinbu?
lagi ako,
Ba't ka galit?
Kumbaga
Lagi-
sabi ni Coach eh, Coach, kumbaga ano ba merong hero mo?
lagi akong play-by-play, lagi akong color caster. Ngayong analyst ako, akala nyo mabait akong analyst. Buhok lins.
Sabi kasi ni Coach kay Ed, sisihin mo kasi si Coach.
Dito sa HOK, yung analyst dito sa HOK, galit.
Galit,
Oo. Nakakainit pala ng ulo yung analyst.
Kalma ka lang, Kuya Shin.
Nagabugbog na ito ni Ed. Dalawa yung lumipad po. Pero nanggaling sa likod nito si Zed. Saka si JR. Nagpe-free hit. Flash out to save him. Para dito kay Kabarong
Ayun na.
Toshi. And naiwan nga lang dito. Ito si Freddy. Na wala nang pumalo up para siya iligtas. Yung Racing Blade yan saglit nang naibigay. And si Gerald hindi na makakaligtas. That's under the turret, ha?
Unti-unti nang tumutumba ang Indonesian region sa dominance na pinapakita ng BSE.
Uubusan na ng energy yung OJ.
Yung mid lane na yan, freestyle na dun sa mid lane. Hindi nga kailangan ng bulan.
Grabe, sana makaisa naman sila.
Freestyle na eh.
Kung di man sila manalo.
Pero ba't ka kasi nagagalit, Kuya Shin?
Hindi kasi
Ba't ka kasi magalit?
Zono. Hindi sila makakapag-push kasi makiklear pa din naman yung minion pero ang gandang zone.
Hindi ko naramdaman. Lianto kasi.
Kuya Shin, 5 minutes, 5 kills.
Hindi na makapasok yung Yampo dito, pre.
One,
Tingnan mo,
one,
siya
one.
lang yung tinataniman ni EJ.
Yan o.
Parang
Oh, ulti na naman.
Parang hindi napipili yung baka man eh, no?
Ban lagi.
Ban
Napabad
lagi.
lang.
Second ban palagi ng BSE.
Si Baka man.
Tingin ko hindi lang din naman.
Dolya
si
ban
Ed.
din eh. Naka-dolya ban din eh. Kaya,
Ng BSE.
Ano ba yon?
So tama, so tingin mo yung suggestion na natin
Ano yun, Jake?
Goods pa rin.
Good
Oo
pa
naman.
rin, pre.
Eh kaso sinabi nga ni Coach
Oh.
eh.
Tiyan mo, sinong MVP dyan? MVP dyan.
Push.
Alam mo, sino tuwan-tuwa ngayon? Yung graphic artist.
Paulit-ulit ang MVP.
Yung MVP lang, papalitan
Oo.
pa rin.
Papalitan nila yung Lady San.
Si JR,
Si JR na
JR na
naman.
naman
JR
yan.
na naman yan.
JR talaga, alam mo eh, goods na goods. Sabi niya, galing, galing nung duo.
Amaya.
natin eh.
Tama ka, Jom Gaspan.
Oo.
Pero ako, Mosang King ang low-key MVP ko dito.
Si Bossing King. Si Bossing King.
Three
Bossing
games.
King.
Three
Pero
games,
ultimate
Bossing
coming
King
from
rin.
Dayadya dito. Another sabunot na naman yung binigay kay Capreddy. Save pa rin
Eto na nga.
naman.
Eto na nga.
Diba?
boys,
Mas
ah.
masaya dito sa PH broadcast.
Anong ginagawa mo dyan, si
Si
Pings?
Pings!
Nag-conductor of soul for nothing. Siya ang hinatid. Siya yung hinatid sa kabilang buhay.
Kailangan ng huminga. Teka lang, guys.
Ha?
Kailangan talaga.
Kailangan huminga ng DMT.
Pero hindi pa nila kasama si Siyang sa mga team fight.
Ang nag-iisang mag-asa ng Pinas, si Kabarong Toshi. Lagi niyang sinasabi, Kuya Manji, number 2 lang ako ng QC eh. Hindi ka pwede number 2 sa world stage. Number 1 ang kukunin ni Toshi dito, kaso ang hirap.
Mahirap.
Kalaban niya yung mga top dogs ng Shamali.
Hirap, Bonglings.
Oh, butas.
Iba na ito mula dun sa Game 1 tsaka Game 2. But let us see, no, yung mga possible
Butas pa
numbers dito.
din.
The thing here is that I could be mentioning na may wave clear mula doon sa Angela. Alam niyo yun? May wave clear doon sa
Kaya
Angela.
nga
Pero
eh.
ito kasi yun eh. Ito real talk ha.
And double na agad. 7 minutes pa lang.
Ang haba nung distance range na pwedeng lumapit yung BSE. Alam mo yun? Pwede sila mag-grease ng lapit. Yung diyan may pagkayuhuan din yan eh. Paano?
Oo.
Pag dumay
Comment exclamation point, notify guys.
Pag diving, tuloy-tuloy lang.
Notify.
Oo. And tuloy-tuloy din lang yung siege nila. Pinantakbo niya na nga yung smash. Hindi pa siya nakabagsak. Hindi
And
din
double
siya nabuhay
no.
doon. And tuloy-tuloy lang din yung siege dahil hindi na nila madedepto para sa side ng DMT. Pinanood niya na lang yung tower nila na bumagsak. And endables na ba to, mga tropa?
At
Oo,
makinig
and double.
na ang mga tao sa venue
Oy,
ng
nag-flash!
Indonesia.
Uy, na-flash in. Brilliant. Pompong. Walang damage, pre! Kay Siyang! Kapre, di blood, range activated, duel to the death para sa dalawa na pabagsak.
And-
si Siyang, pero
and
hanggang
double na
doon lang
yan.
ito. Sigo kaya Kapreddy. And that would be it for the game. Chinachat-chat na lang sila dito ng BSE. Cleaning up.
Grabe.
Cleaning from the side ng DMT.
Ang
And
bilis
that's
lang nung
it.
game.
Paring Jinbo, paring Manjin. Game 3, BSE.
Grabe, isa na lang.
Ladies and gentlemen, rinig nyo ang silence from the home court crowd dito sa Jakarta, Indonesia. 3-0. Nang ganun-ganun lang. Ganun-ganun lang. mabilis tapusin ang laban na yun.
4-0 na daw. 3-0 pa lang.
Ina-advance niya na.
Sabi niya 4-0.
Ina-advance niya
Sinasabi
na.
din 4-0
Oo,
to
eh.
4-0. Mukhang gusto yung 4-0 talaga ng Black Shrew to.
Gustong tapusin, gustong umuwi agad.
Oo.
Gustong enjoyin yung Jakarta.
Uwing-uwi na. Uwing-uwi yung ano, BSE.
Parang just katabi yung mga TS.
Oo.
Alam na.
Oo.
Alam mo na kung sino susunod.
Kinakausap na.
Tapos may gusto rin ako sabihin na. Kanina yung taga-TS gumano no.
Oh.
Inaano si Toshi eh.
Oo, Toshi.
Tini-thank-youhan na eh.
Oo,
no?
thank you.
Tini-thank-youhan na. It's a sad game for the Indo Pride team. Then again, kailangan natin i-give ang respect para doon sa very dominating,
Oo, syempre.
super dominating performance. Under 10 minutes yung game.
Actually, para sa group stage match, yes.
Parang 8 minutes.
30 something nakita ko eh. Doon sa timer no, nung tinataya na yung base. Love trip na nga eh, doon sa bandang dulo. Si Siyang pre, nagsabi, kasali rin ako.
Hindi nga siya sumasali sa team fight, pre.
Doon sa dulo, di ba nag-flash na siya?
Oo.
Wala kasi siya sa team fight. So parang nung patapos na yung game, wala akong ka-highlights.
Pre, nakalimutan ko may mulan.
Oo, buti nagpakala, buti nag-flash.
Oo.
Buti nag-flash si Siyang. Hindi ko lang naalala, may mulan.
May mulan pala nung na-hype tayo sa mulan, biglang nawala.
Wala kasi lang doon sa bottom
May
lane.
mulan pa pala sa game na. Yun yung mga type ng game
Grabe
na
yung
magugulat
lamang nila
ka.
na 4 lang sila.
Ayan.
Si Jadia pa yun. Ayun si Jadia. Nandiyan sa overlay, boss.
Oo.
Sasabi ko lang sa inyo.
Tingnan natin ang onting highlights ng game na to. Ha? Onti
Okay.
lang to.
Tingnan nyo.
Guys, grabe.
Mm.
Ito na ang peak hawk.
Silipin natin. Pero nag-freestyle na talaga dito. Doon sa highlights, simulan natin, no? Again,
Good night,
a
Jay.
very, very surprising mulan. We thought this mulan could be punished or capitalized on by the members ng mga taga-Dominator.
Three,
Diba?
two, one.
Pero going
showtime.
into the highlights, nasaan yung escalation dito sa bottom lane? Ayan, yan sana yung sobrang gandang position ng mga member ng DMT. Hindi ka agad na-turn yung
Pre, kasi si Zay.
Oo. Pero yung hiling ni Zay, no? Yun talaga eh.
Sumagip kay Zihong eh.
Oh, and they're off on the timing as well. Kahit yata may mapatay si Zihong doon ni Zay. Mawawipe yata talaga sila kasi ang ganda ng timing ni Musang King. Actually, I must say mga tol, pagdating doon sa may Tyrant side jungle, ang ganda lagi mag-control ng BSE. Yung river na yan, no? Yung route mula mid lane.
Bakit naman? Wala pa nga, Joseph eh. Nagbababay ka na. Good night, Joseph.
Tapos kita nyo ngayon, kahit itong highlights natin, dire-diretso na sa team fights, dito talaga si Sipengs, iba yung sumanib.
Actually, nakalimutan ko din may Ogran pala eh.
Oo, hindi siya walang backup kasi bakit din talaga babackupan yung pwesto niya doon. So very, very surprising. Doon na talaga nagka-prestahilan
Tingnan mo
mga
yung
tol.
mga position ng Winter is here. Neto ni Zihong, kung saan may majority ng members dito ng
Matik,
DMT.
ganun, lapag
Doon
lang,
siya
no?
nagpapaulan. True.
Lapag lang.
Basta
Alam mo,
ma-zone.
isa sa mga pinakamagandang hirap ng 5v5, yan talaga si Princess Pros. Sobrang
Don't you want me like I want
control,
you,
damage,
baby?
solid.
Don't
Pre,
you
basically,
need
ganito
me
lang yung
like I
lineup ng
need
DMT.
you
Huwag mo silang
now?
palapitin.
Oo.
Kumbaga ano eh, touch me.
Less than 8 minutes nga ang laban na to. Oh my.
Ayan o,
8
8:42.
minutes,
8:41.
42.
Oo. My God.
Grabe.
Feeling ko talaga it's time to ban Diadya.
Diadya ba na nga
Oo.
to?
Ban Diadya, agaw
Kung
Diadya.
pipiliin niyo yung Lian po, sige, or ibuksan niyo lahat ng mga support.
Oo.
Paluwagin nyo muna. Pwedeng ganun ang tactics eh. Pag wala ka ma-ban out, papaluwagin mo.
Parang
Tataasan mo yung threat sa kada pick.
Ang
Ganun.
hirap ulitin ng ganong klaseng type ng picks and bans para sa side ng Dominator.
Oo.
Pangatlong game na ganong
Oh!
rotation.
Usang! Tama ka dun.
Sabi ni PM.
O baka ano nga yan?
Baka nangyari.
Nahalata.
Bakit ba, Vincent? Okay, sige guys. Mag-end na ako ng ating stream.
Hindi mo pala, di mo naman gagamitin.
So, if gusto nyo tapusin itong HOK Grand Finals, guys, pwede nyo siya panoorin sa Official Honor of Kings pages and dito sa FB and sa YouTube. Ayan.
Kaso labas na tsaka ano dun eh.
Bye-bye, everyone. Out na me.
Paluwagin mo na yung draft as in, ganunin nyo na.
Yes, that's it for our
Priority ganun.
watch party. Ayan. So, panoorin nyo na lang guys. Pwede nyo siya panoorin in-game. Kapag in-game kayo nanood, makakakuha kayo ng free recall effect. And then, pwede nyo rin siya panoorin sa mga official HOK channels. Ayan. So, meron sa FB, meron din sa YouTube. And guys, paalala ko lang ulit, itong Jujutsu Kaisen X HOK and Jujutsu Kaisen collab, guys. isa November 1 na. So, wag nyo kakalimutan mag-join sa event para makakuha kayo ng free na Garo skin. Free Garo Jujutsu Kaisen skin. Okay? Out na ako, bye! Good night, guys! Yes, see you later. Babush! Thanks for watching. Bye!